When you think of the Lightning Temple, you probably think of the Queen Gibdo and how she's one of the toughest, most annoying boss fights in the whole game. But don't worry, I've got some tips and tricks to help you out. Alright, boys and girls, strap yourselves in and let's crash this party. I recently dropped my Lightning Temple video, linked below, where I walk you through some useful strategies like using bomb flower jumps to trigger bullet time, giving you a chance to slow down and aim. And if you're not sure how to bomb flower jump, don't worry, I've got a guide for that too. But today, I want to share even more tips for taking down the Queen Gibdo. First off, the Gibdo, and the Queen herself, are super vulnerable to elements like fire and water. Attaching bomb flowers to your arrows deals way more damage and has a bigger blast radius than just using fire alone. And if you use a high power or a multi-shot bow, you can fire off 3 bombs for the price of 1. Perfect for those moments when you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting on Riju's lightning. Speaking of, after you stun the Queen and she turns pale, here's a little bonus tip. Shoot Gibdo bones while you're closing in to deal extra damage before going in with your sword. And I know that it's a little bit morbid to use her own creature's bones against her, but they're not really good for much else. Oh, and did you know that you can destroy Gibdo hives by just shooting a bomb flower at them? If Riju isn't ready or nearby, this can be a lifesaver. Just make sure that they're glowing pink before you shoot at them. They have to be dispensing the Gibdos in order for it to work the same way that it has to with the lightning. That said, when Riju's lightning is available, it's your best friend, especially when you're swarmed by Gibdos. And if you're fighting in the depths without light, those creepy crawlies can be a nightmare, but bombs still work great in a pinch. Another trick, attach an elemental gem like Topaz to your shield. When you defend yourself, the electric charge can make enemies vulnerable. And don't forget about elemental Keese eyes. These bad boys not only stun the Queen with their electric charge, but they also home in on her, making sure you hit your mark every time. And last but not least, and probably the best advice that I can offer, is stay on the move. Do not let the Gibdo mob or the Queen catch you standing still. And that's all she wrote. If this walkthrough helped you out, give that like button a little tap, hit subscribe for more gaming goodness, and share these tips with your fellow adventurers. Got any questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. I'm all ears. Until next time, this is KKJinxx, over and out.